Trouble on pit road for Elliott Sadler.
This car was actually on fire for a second.
Damage on the front of the 19 car. They come out to him, and he's still sitting there.
Could have created a log jam with all these cars trying to come down pit road.
And Sadler happened to be right there, and watch the move.
Not sure of what exactly how this happened. You see Montoya there. Well, actually, it's not even part of it. It's just a stack up there with the 96. Yeah, but
Menard, Sorensen, Sadler, and Waltrip. That's the chain reaction there on pit road, and Elliott Sadler got the worst damage.
Yeah, I just looked up and saw this 19 car on fire and then saw this 42 pull into the garage. I thought maybe he caused it, but he was no part of it at all.
Eric McClure's in this one. Also, it looked like maybe the 23 of Richardson might have got a slight piece of it. Here's what happened.
Kenny might have had a flat up top.
That could have been. Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, he actually blows Kenny's left rear out.
Yep.
Somebody got into McClure. Can't tell who it was. Boy, he went hard into the wall.
Safer barrier right there.
I still didn't see the number there, guys. I got to be honest on who got into him.
Black car right there, either 92 or 29.
You know, taking a look at the 28 a little while ago, I think if he gets the tires back in that car, it's okay. It doesn't look like it really hurt anything. It hit the left rear tire, blew it out, spun him around.
Oh, Carl gets tapped from behind. Look out, could get hit. He gets Allgaier and then gets tagged by another car that comes into the view there. I can't see the number because they're backlit from the sun. It is the 32 of Brian Eichler, the 29 of Stephen Light. Oh, and Matt DiBenedetto is also involved in this. You mentioned it, aggressive driving. We just saw it. Carl was fourth, and
looks like Brad Keselowski gets in the back of the 60 car and spins him. And here they go. And Justin Allgaier gets a hunk of that, gets his right side door ripped off.
Problems with James Buescher into the wall. Buescher will bring out the caution once again. The sixth caution of the night. James Buescher with a lot of damage to the left side of that truck.
And this is exactly what Kevin Harvick did not want to see. Teammate Rick Crawford getting by the 11 of TJ Bell. Now James comes along there. He just gets a little bit loose down on the bottom of the racetrack.
Shot it in there really hard. He saw that hole open. We're getting down to 5 to go. He knew he needed to grab that spot, but unfortunately couldn't keep his truck under control. Got sideways down on the bottom of TJ Bell. See, TJ comes down the hill just a little bit.
And James was on the apron of the racetrack, and his car actually slid up off the apron. He was still on the very bottom of the racetrack.
Oh, trouble. Terry Cook trying to race his way into the 500. The 41-year-old rookie slides to bring out caution number 2.
Got some damage on the nose there. Looks like that splitter dug into the grass. I believe he got a little tap.
There's Cook's number 46.
Up on the outside there. I think possibly.
Well, Boyer and Pappas came together.
Yep.
Behind him.
In fact, had it not been for Terry Cook, Clint Boyer would have been in the wall hard after that bump from Max Pappas.
And a bad break for Cook. He went right across one of the drain.
Oh, got a spin. Jimmy Johnson. Can he keep it? No, and he gets hit from behind. And it's Denny Hamlin. Hamlin gets refired, but Jimmy's got damage to the front and the rear of the 48.
Bring her on down here. We'll take a look at it.
Seems like 9th is not the spot to be. That's where Boris was when he got tagged.
We were watching this. We see Jimmy Johnson. That doesn't look like any contact there.
Yeah, it looked like he just got off the racetrack on the right-hand side a little bit.
Hamlin really couldn't see anything. He was just trying to slow down and miss.
Well, it's Jeff Burton immediately behind him, as well as Kyle Busch. They both make it through. Oh, we got a crash. Brian Scott. Oh, and the 16 is also involved. That's Colin Brown. And now the fire is the 66 of Stephen Wallace. Just that quickly.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad crash for down there. It looked like a lot of water coming out of the cars. It was the other car that was involved in this.
Oh, and he gets a little help. That's Wimmer.
Yeah. And he collects up Brown there. And Stephen Wallace, just a victim there. Drives up underneath the back of him.
Yeah, and you're just going so fast and things happen so quickly here. You just don't have a chance to react. You can see Stephen, but you know he's running wide open and trying to go. And
Kelly Byers does a nice job of just escaping all of that.
Kyle Busch and Mark Martin.
This is two cars that had worked together a lot tonight, the 18 and the 5.
Whoa, just got in there on the outside and, bumping, pushing each other in the corner like that. Over 205 miles an hour. The 18 car got loose.
Oh, problems. Travis Kvapil involved in this one. He gets sideways, and now they pile up behind him.
Hornaday's in it.
The 33.
Brendan Gaughan is in it.
Looks like Todd Bodine potentially in it as well.
Look at all these
They're not
trucks in
done
the back.
wrecking yet.
Johnny Sauter, Matt Kraft, and Max Pappas all in this. TJ Bell had such a good run going. He's in it.
Todd Bodine, a lot of damage to that race truck.
You're getting a little wadded up here.
Watch the 5 right there.
Oh, yeah, he did. Looked like he definitely had a tire going down as he hit it up the track right in front of oncoming trucks. That 30 was on the outside, 33. Got them all.
Yeah, Jason White was involved, and I didn't see him the first go round. Craig Ghost as well. There's Nelson Piquet Jr. I believe he's going to avoid it. Then the aftermath. Then they start wrecking behind him with Max and.
Big.
Casey Kane gets turned around. Greg Bickle involved. Mark Martin is there. No caution has come out. They're going to let him race back over. He piles in, and now the caution.
6. You knew that was going to be big when you saw the 9 coming back across the racetrack.
Okay, here's what happened final lap. Casey, and Allmendinger put a big block on him, and that's what it was. He put a and man, once you get that grass, you're done.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a hit, man.
Wow.
That was a hit.
That was a hard hit. The 16 and the 5 just drove into the side of the 9, had no place to go. The Mark Martin and Biffle took the hard hits right there. And then you see 24 come into it. 26.
Several cars involved. This is coming out of 2 down the backstretch, and they're still wrecking.
Maybe the joy with the hood stuck up in the air.
Big one coming late. Listen, the 30 LaJoy and the Dollar General they were all going to the middle, it looked like, and
got hit by John Wood in the 47 car and just turned around.
Justin Labonte in the 44.
Jenny Hamlin, the 20 car, just pushing the 47 down the racetrack.
Boy, Denny Hamlin had a rough start and a rough finish to this race. And back here,
Regan Smith and Jason Keller. Regan Smith in the 58, Jason Keller in 35.
How about 3 wins and all those laps led? When you look at his numbers in the 3 divisions, this is absolutely
contact.
His
Kevin Harvick
gets 4.
He got into the inside of the 15, and Harvick spins around to bring out our first caution.
I think Kevin was having a problem. We were following him along from his.
Trying to get fired up here, get turned around.
Something happened to that truck coming off turn 2. He went to the bottom. It looked like he felt like it got better. Whatever the problem was,
Got the 51 Doyle.
Labonte trying to be
Sam Hornish in the 77. He got into
and Elliott Sadler was involved.
Menard, Stremme, and Kenseth.
Michael's going out there. He got damaged too as he went by.
The 36, the Tommy Baldwin car of Johnny Sauter, all involved in the tri-oval.
See if we can see what happened here. We see the yellow cars up on the outside there.
Way up high, the yellow car, that's Sauter. And around he goes.
Looks like that's
the
off
front
the
bumper of Kyle Busch.
Yep. And of course, all these other guys down here on the inside. There's a lot of cars bouncing off of each other. Matt Kenseth gets a good bit of damage. Now it's cat and mouse. Who's going to go? Who's going to go where?
If the leader takes the white flag under green, the next flag will end the race. Oh, around goes Newman. Newman up into Logano. 5 cars into the wall. 7. Caution.
Caution is out. The race is not complete. Not complete.
Had to get to the white flag to be complete.
What did we say 30 laps ago? You said, Darrell, not sure if you want to be around Ryan Newman. His luck here is not very good.
And no disrespect to him as a driver.
Not at all.
He is just snake bit on these restrictor plate tracks. That's his second.
4 wide.
4 wide is usually not a very good thing.
The 20 car of Logano gets into the back of Ryan Newman, and the 39 started this whole mess.
I almost wonder if the 39 of Newman didn't say, uh-oh, we're 4 wide, and maybe even eased out the throttle a little bit.
Car spins and gets collected down off the banking between turns 1 and 2. Regan Smith is in it. Brad Keselowski and Keselowski's teammate, the 77 Sam Hornish, are all involved.
And I mean, Jeff Gordon in that 24 just squeaked by.
And, you know, most of the wrecks we've seen down here have actually started mid-pack and back.
gets up into the wall, collects Smith and Hornish.
I believe that 12 car had something happen to it, like it may have lost a right rear tire or something. There was really no reason for it to step out like that.
So Roger Penske had 3 cars in this race, and that gets 2 of them, the 12 and the 77. There you see Gordon just squeaking by in that 24.
3 cars around in the middle of the back straightaway. Ryan Newman is in it. Through the grass goes the 37, excuse me, Travis Quapple. Newman's car destroyed.
I think they just get a little bit wadded up back in there. Boy, it's a hard lick.
That was a hard lick
for the 39 car.
Somebody turned.
Elliott Sadler got loose.
Yeah, he got loose, and here they all come and just piled in.
The 19 of Elliott Sadler.
Look at that 39 car. Those splitters.
It's 2 abreast through turn 2. Everybody. Oh, we got crash up in the corner. The 99 of Trevor Bayne. A couple of other cars are spinning in this.
Brian Keselowski.
The 26, you're right, Keselowski in it as well, but boy, Bayne got the worst of this one.
Oh, man, his car is destroyed. Looks like he got some help from Mike Bliss right here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much talent you have. You get the rear wheels lifted off the ground, and nobody can drive. You see Danica go right by there.
Looks like Stewart may have snuck through there as well.
Several other cars sneaking through on the bottom there. Take a look. Yep, you're right. He did get help.
Man, that's a hard lick too. See, Danica gets into the back of a car right there. Can't see the number.
Oh, nice job. I mean, you see a lot of these other guys, you could see the tires, smoke from them, locking up the wheels.
Speaking of smoke, look at him drive right through here in the 4 car.
In the wall. Montoya up there.
Gordon around
Jeff Gordon spins around.
Comes Keselowski into it.
Major points implications. Montoya's car back into the wall. Carl Edwards heavily damaged front and rear. And Jeff Gordon has some damage as well.
Yeah, I don't think Jeff Gordon's got much damage, but Montoya got into the 99 right there as they entered the corner. See Montoya just getting loose there, and as he corrects his car, he gets up into the 99. Jeff Gordon, as he turns his car down to try to miss these guys, it gets loose. Here comes the 12 car into it.
Boy, Truex just missed Gordon, and Newman just missed him, and you see where he said Brad Keselowski involved there.
Gordon extremely lucky not to get damaged there.
Yeah, and you might ask, why did Jeff Gordon spin out there? Well, you're going 170 miles an hour, and you see all he's doing is trying to turn his car. They've loosened his car up, so they've really got it loose, it looks like, but he's just having to turn the wheel. He did a great job.
Now Juan Pablo Montoya's onboard camera.